So Madonna is ripping viewers that were commenting on her crazy, distorted plastic surgery face.
Come on, Madonna. It's not our fault.
Yeah, hello. And then she's trying to, gaslight us. So Madonna is calling anyone that's criticizing her virtually unrecognizable appearance. She's calling us misogynistic and it's ageism, etc. This is nuts. And this is even before the Grammys. There were images and pictures. Hey, Roxanne, come on, hurry. We're talking about this. Come in the studio here. This is important that you get in on this.
What are you talking about?
We have breaking Madonna.
You know what I was talking about if you were here when we came back from break. We've already been on for a minute and a half.
We're talking about the most important story of the day, Madonna's puffy face.
So Madonna is ripping Grammy viewers who are making fun of her face from the other night. And she's saying they're misogynistic. She's blaming ageism. Well, all right, first of all,
you're an alienist.
You have altered your appearance to the point where it is bizarre looking. It's like your face is some kind of a plastic amalgamation of some kind of crazy Madame Tussauds wax museum crap, and I mean she's unrecognizable. I don't know whether
you're a public figure.
I don't know whether it's filler, whether they've just pulled her face so tight like a trampoline. Madonna does not look like Madonna. It looks fake. It looks like she's been embalmed.
It's like that teacher who has those enormous fake boobs and says that people are looking at her and they think that
a teacher out of Canada.
Yeah. She's like, people are making fun of me because of my child-sized boobs.
That's a good comparison.
Madonna changes her appearance so drastically. First of all,
what does she expect?
Who the hell is the plastic surgeon that would do that to Madonna?
100%. Don't you think if you have all the money in the world like she does, that you're going to find the doctor who's like, no, I'm gonna be a minimalist. I'm gonna keep you just
doctor.
under control.
Isn't a plastic surgeon that is reputable and is honest and has morals and ethics? Wouldn't a plastic surgeon say, no, I'm not doing that to you. That's not going to look right. You're 64 years old. We can do a facelift. We can do some filler. We can do some Botox.
Money talks.
We can do whatever, all the procedures. But whatever they did to Madonna, I mean, she looks ridiculous. And then the fact that she is putting herself out there on television, there are pictures of her.
She's going on a world tour.
And she's got a world tour coming up. And what? We're not supposed to comment how she looks bizarre? That's off limits? Give me a break.
She puts up crazy videos where she's acting like an alien.
Madonna is now yelling at the haters, as she calls it, for making fun of her face at the Grammys.
Come on.
She says it's degrading, reeks of ageism and misogyny.
It reeks of a puffer fish.
And I have a very...
it reeks of a food allergy.
A very respectable doctor. His name's Dr. Conrad Murray. I don't know if you've heard of him.
He's worked with only the top level.
What's the fish movie with
something about Wanda? A fish named Wanda?
No, the cartoon one with Ellen
Nemo?
DeGeneres. Yeah, Finding Nemo.
Dory.
Finding
Dory.
Finding Madonna. I mean, she's like a puffer fish in Finding Nemo.
Well, obviously, her goals are to have no wrinkles at all on her face. And the only way to accomplish that is pulling it back and puffing it up.
I wonder how she would look if she got no surgery ever. I bet you she would look all right.
Yeah.
She was pretty back in the day.
I'm telling you, I would like to see Madonna at a classy 64. You know what, Froggy, that's a good point. You don't make many good points on the show.
Well, thank you, sir. I go for one a week.
That's a good point in that, what would she look like if she did nothing? And I bet you she would look good.
It's like Diane Keaton, aged perfectly.
Never
got a surgery.
It's like, who's the actress that plays in Hacks? The plays the main stand-up comic in Hacks. She plays Deborah Vance. And it's, she was, what TV show was she? Jean Smart. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Jean Smart. She's an older woman. How old is Jean Smart?
108.
She's 71. She looks great.
I wonder if Madonna would look really horrifying, or would she look normal? Would she be hot?
I'm telling you, I bet you Madonna, if she did nothing, just facials and maybe a little Botox here and there
Right.
would look great.
When did she start with the crazy surgery? I mean, I don't like that movie she was in. She looked kind of normal in that one when they were
What?
stuck on the beach.
Who's that girl? What?
What, 1986? Are you bringing who's that girl?
No, the survivor.
A League of Their Own?
30 years
A League
ago?
of Their Own?
A League of Their
What
Own,
movie
she
are you
was
talking about?
great.
I'm just trying to think of Madonna movies.
When she was 35?
Desperately Seeking Susan?
Yeah.
Wasn't that another one?
Yeah.
No, the one that her
25.
the one that her husband made, and when they came out of the movie sneak, he goes, the video camera guy goes, "How was the movie?" And he goes, "It was a terrible, terrible movie." Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie. Yeah, Guy
And
Ritchie.
it was his movie.
Oh, that's right. We played that audio bite over and over
And then
again.
she goes, "Don't say that, guy."
That's right. Guy Ritchie, who was married to Madonna, directed the movie, and it was like TMZ cameras were outside. He was like, "How was the movie?" "Oh, it's terrible."
Are you talking about?
It's his
Hold on.
movie.
Are you talking about Swept Away from
Yes.
2002?
Yeah, I think you're right.
She's in a bikini that whole movie.
Yeah.
She looks good.
Maybe even before TMZ's time.
yeah.
All right, let me go to phones on this. Madonna is yelling at fans and saying, apparently she said, "Bow down, bitches."
Oh God!
And she's like, "Stop it. You're being misogynistic. This reeks. You're being degrading." People commenting on her, she's turned her face into a freak show. And if we comment, then suddenly we're Let's go to phones on this. 800-990-1047. What do you do? Are we not supposed to comment that Madonna has turned her face into something bizarre? I would love to hear from women right now. And Roxanne, you said she looks bizarre. Are you being misogynistic?
I'm not blind. I mean, she, like I said, I feel bad for her because obviously she's going for a look of either no wrinkles whatsoever, which is pretty unattainable. Even 20-year-olds have wrinkles. Or she's going for make me look like what I looked like when I was 30, and that's impossible. If I was a 64-year-old woman, and had all the money she did, I would be telling my doctor, make me look like I got 8 hours of sleep and drank 8 glasses of water today. Like a minimalist kind of refresh.
And listen, we're not exaggerating. It looks bizarre, and Madonna doesn't want us to talk about it. And if we talk about Madonna's new bizarre plastic surgery face, we're being misogynistic. Let's go to phones on
I
this.
want the Donatella Versace, please.
Yeah.
Make me look awful.
With a little bit of Wayne Newton mixed in.
Wayne looks great.
Yeah, and she's got a puffy Wayne Newton face.
800-990-1047. Let's go. Let's hit phones right now. I'd love to talk to women, our female listeners, and is it appropriate? Can we talk about Madonna? All right, 800-990-1047 is how you get in. Agree, disagree, any words for Madonna? Let's start with Chrissy in Spring Hill. Hey, Chrissy, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hi, how are you doing?
We are well.
I was thinking that, Madonna always likes to go on a holiday when she can, and she wants to look like a virgin. And I'm sure by now she would have told you, Papa, don't preach.
All right.
This lady's
Hold
on a roll.
on. Let her
Keep
go.
going,
Let her
Chrissy.
go.
Finish it out.
Keep going, Chrissy.
Oh, no, I just thought of those three things.
No, you forgot.
Express yourself. Express yourself.
Yeah, exactly. She's trying to express herself. And also, she goes to the plastic surgeon. She sees a ray of light, and she wants to become a material girl.
Right.
And,
Yes. Yeah, I just figured all her songs are so, superficial. It's all about her.
but I'm sorry. I'm looking at her, and I'm not seeing a lucky star right now.
Wow. Good job.
You know what? As far as the ratings for the plastic surgery that the guy that performed the plastic surgery, very borderline. Very, very borderline.
La Isla Bonita. I don't
That's
know
where
what that
she
is.
went to Mexico, and it was done by an unscrupulous plastic surgeon on La Isla Bonita.
Yeah, and what about Vogue?
She's not going to be on the cover of Vogue with this anytime soon.
I got nothing.
Chrissy, that's a great phone call.
All right, you guys have a good day.
You have a great day, too. That was fantastic.
So the only doctor she could find was in Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
Argentinas?
Don't cry for me, Argentina. Susan in Lakeland. Hey, Susan.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
Go ahead, Susan.
so the way that I feel is that Madonna was beautiful in her younger years and stuff, like a lot of the other singers and actresses and stuff. They get this plastic surgery to try to look younger or better or whatever instead of aging gracefully. they messed her face up where they look like something from the Mask movie.
You
Talking
know
about
what?
Rocky
I've heard that.
Dennis?
Yeah, she's looking like something out of Mask.
It's a really obscure movie, Frog. You bring it up like almost
She
3 times.
brought it up.
Mask 2, starring Cher and Madonna.
Yes, that Cher played in where her son's face.
Oh,
was-
great.
Yeah,
She's talking about the obscure movie fester.
Exactly. Hey, so Susan, let me ask you a question. Am I off base? Am I out of bounds? Like all the others that she's yelling at for talking about her crazy new plastic surgery face?
No, because if you don't want somebody talking about you having surgery or your appearances, don't get all of that stuff done.
There you go. Thank you, Susan. Let me grab. We got Jimmy and John, a bunch of men now.
Jim, John, and Joe.
Let's grab John in Tampa. Hey, John.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, just wanted to make an observation. For me, she appears kind of like that singer from what is it, Dead or Alive? Peter Burns.
It's more like George Burns.
And the other caller mentioned Rocky Dennis earlier. I can also see that.
Oh, Fester, another person mentioning the movie that's
It's a
so
really
obscure.
movie.
Thank you,
Yeah,
John. Let
yeah.
me grab.
Rocky
It's
Dennis.
very memorable.
Let's grab Jimmy and Brandon. Hey, Jimmy, MJ Morning Show. You're up.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm from Detroit, and I remember I went to a high school graduation party, and they were like, dude, you should go check out the band in the basement. And who was it? It was Madonna.
Really?
Ooh.
Basement at somebody's graduation party.
What year was that? Like 1980 or 79 or what?
Oh, my God. No, that was more like 1977.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah, because Madonna really hit the scene, what, in 83, I think, is when Madonna...
Something like that.
Yeah.
She's a very small person, and I mean,
She's tiny. She's petite.
very
Yeah.
tiny girl.
Oh, man, that's crazy. I mean, you saw Madonna at a high school graduation party. There were a band playing in the basement?
Yeah, in Northville, Michigan,
Yeah.
little suburb of Detroit. I also saw Kid Rock the next weekend. He was at somebody's basement graduation party.
Are you
What are the
serious?
odds?
And he,
What about Aretha Franklin? Did you see her driving on the freeway of love?
What about
actually,
Eminem?
I saw her at some weird concert, like I don't know.
Did you see Eminem on 8
8
Mile?
Mile.
Yeah.
No, but I did go to the Asylum and see Iggy Pop and David Bowie. Because the Asylum was like.
Oh, man, I would love to have seen David Bowie and Iggy Pop on the same stage.
And then they go there after the
crazy.
concert, drink and
All right, Jimmy, listen, bottom line. Madonna, I mean, is she off base
that's
by
worth
telling
it.
people, hey, don't talk about my crazy new face?
well, she might not want to have a crazy face if she doesn't want people talking about it.
Well, that's what we're talking about. Jimmy, thanks for the call.
Thanks for the call, Jimmy. And I once met Aaron Neville at a dermatologist.
Did you push that thing on his
He was having it removed.
forehead?
He was having to take pictures for a statue.
He pushed that, turned his TV on and off.
I want to watch something different.
Hey, Joe. All right, two more. And I got to move on. Joe is in Lakeland. Oh, Joe says that he knew Madonna. Hey, Joe.
Turn your radio down, Joe.
Hey, Joe. Turn your radio all the way down, Joe.
He'll hit us in 20 seconds.
Hey, Joe. Turn your radio all the way down.
I'm not in the radio.
All right, Joe. Go ahead. You're on.
This is Joe out of Lakeland. Listen, I know Madonna personally. She used to come. I'm a transplanted from New York, okay?
Yep.
She used to come to the Bronx with Pat Benatar, Blondie, Linda Ronstadt, all those women that got famous in the mid-'80s.
Yep.
And she looked great.
Yeah.
Now with this new, I don't know, surgery, man, listen, she looked like Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Wow.
And her arms got smaller.
She can't pick up a bill anymore.
Man, listen, you guys are the best.
All right. Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks. All right. Last call on this. No one tell Madonna that Joe called her Tyrannosaurus Rex. She's going to come down here and beat Joe's butt in Lakeland. Last call on this. Maybe I'll take two more calls. Rodney's in Tampa. Hey, Rodney, we're talking about Madonna. She's angry that we're commenting on her face.
I think it's hideous.
she should sue the guy that did that to her. That pink hair has got to go. I mean, I don't know what she's doing, but Madonna's always been a freak, though. She does it for attention.
Yeah, listen, that's certainly true. She's always, pushed it one step too far. She's always, set the bar high. Listen, I like Madonna. I think she's an amazingly talented woman. I just would like to see Madonna at 64, not Madonna at 64 getting really bad plastic surgery. I don't even know what she's trying to do. All right, last call. Anna is in Tampa. Hey, Anna, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
If you put Priscilla Presley and Madonna side by side, I think they went to the same plastic surgeon.
Well, that's how it is, like with the housewives. A lot you'll look at and say, oh, they all have the same look, the same like cheeky, blown up kind of thing going on.
Yeah. Anna, thanks for the call. Appreciate it.